Hello all, Health Coach Burr here. Circling back, it's been a while, and I want to talk about movement, and what better way to talk about movement than to actually be moving. And my favorite way to move is walking, being outside, connecting with nature, connecting with myself. So let's break down some of the dogma. We live in this world now that we are just overwhelmed by social media, by so-called experts. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of experts out there. And I think if there's anything that's been shown to have proof and efficacy, it's studies on movement. It's what movement does for us. Whereas maybe things like nutrition, not so much. It's hard to put people in a plastic bubble and feed them the same foods all day, every day for not even a day. I mean, you want long-term studies, you'd have to do that for long periods of time. But we can track movement pretty easily with people, regardless of lifestyle choices. We know that movement is beneficial. And, I'd like to use the word movement rather than exercise because for the most part, movement is exercise. It's a matter of finding activities that you can enjoy, moving your body, and we do know that there are certain strategies. For instance, if you were to have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner and you lived in an environment where you could go for a short walk pre and post, we know that those show benefits on not only blood sugar regulation, but also insulin control, many other pieces. There's plenty of people out there that have plenty of information around taking it to the next level, right? People like practitioners like Peter Attia, and you'll hear Andrew Huberman, and you'll hear Rhonda Patrick. And then you'll have the further extremes, like some of these influencers and personalities like a David Goggins. Remember, like I say in my website, in my catchphrase, but it's true, your life, your plan. You got to decide what's going to work best for you. You got to meet yourself where you're at that stage of your life. And one of the beautiful things is as you are starting out, the greatest gift is the ability to walk, is the ability to get out, is the ability to move. It's summer now. Do some gardening, do some yard work, get out. But moving as often as possible too. I think that's also a piece that people get stuck on, is they want to get it done. They want to do it in the day. And they want to, for instance, you get up and you do this crazy workout, or you go for your run, and then you sit for the next 14 hours of the day before going to bed. Well, there's pieces out there that show that, yes, that was beneficial, but it's almost essentially negates itself upon itself, because we, from an ancestral template, we weren't intended to be sitting all day, sitting in front of computers, sitting in front of TVs, sitting in front of Zooms, and on the phone, and etc. Our bodies have not evolved that much further than they were a million years ago. So trying to lean into that ancestral template, like I said, currently I'm outside. I'm taking a walk while I'm making this video. I'm barefoot. I'm in the fresh air, the sun. I'm taking up all these benefits. So finding activities that you could enjoy, starting where you're most comfortable, and then start to feel more comfortable, start building goals. Here's the thing, you can build at any stage of your life. People get caught up in this, that you have to be in your 20s or your 30s or your 40s to be able to do X, Y, and Z, run marathons, lift weights. So not true. And there are plenty of people out there that are delivering that message. That's a beautiful message. So finding that within yourself to trust yourself, but you got to build the confidence. You got to build some stamina. It's like anything, it's practice, right? So getting out there, understanding that it's going to take time, but the benefits will come with the repetition, with the small steps. Another piece to this, though, is what we do know and what we are seeing is the importance of strength training, some kind of overload, some kind of, whether it's body weight training, but something to create an effect that's going to stimulate muscle, maintain muscle, any form of muscle growth. Why? Muscles protect bones. Bones protect body. As we age, we want to be able to create stability. We want to be able to create balance. These pieces are going to allow us to do that. So that is what has really, really been uncovered over the past 20 or so years, if not longer. But the message is not being projected from the rooftops like it should. I see my own parents. I see so many generations. I'm 50 right now, and I feel like I've got that message at the right time. Now, I've been doing stuff like that all my life. I'm still very thin. I still am trying to build, but I'm staying where I'm at. But I'm also not getting caught up in the dogmatic piece of, you can't do this because you're 50. You can't do this because you're testosterone. You can't blah, blah, blah. A lot of those messages are coming from the conventional paradigm that has not been preaching the right message. So there's folks like myself that are trying to lean into creating opportunity for people to understand that it is your time, that you don't have to do this alone, that there's people like me, many people like me out there that are trying to help people to find their drive, to find their desire underneath it all, find their why, but most importantly, find things that they can continue to do. Because once you start doing it, your life is going to be forever changed. I promise you. Movement is such a huge catalyst to longevity. Longevity, in a sense, having better quality of life as you age, right? Not living till you're 140. If you want to do that, good on you. But living into your best years, your later years, being strong, feeling good, not feeling like you can't do the things that you used to be able to do. So we'll continue to have many conversations around this, but trust you, trust yourself, trust in the people around you, find community, find connection, find ways that you can move your body, that you can enjoy moving your body. And when you can, get outside and do it, because there's no better way to move your body than outside. Take care, be kind to yourself. Much love. Health Coach Burr. Till next time.